I'm gonna just give y'all some context before I get really in depth into this video. If a lot of y'all don't remember, a year or two ago by now, I made a video basically explaining why New York rappers are terrible, and lo and behold, that shit aged like fine wine. So I guess this is basically gonna be like a part 2 to that. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I was really just thinking about this whole K-Flock situation. If y'all don't know by now, K-Flock is a rapper from New York. He is facing life in prison right now. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what he did by now. He basically popped somebody in broad daylight. It's already illegal to have a gun in New York, so he's pretty much fucked. There's no way he's getting out of this shit. But now I'm also reading that the feds has stepped in because they didn't believe that New York was going to be able to keep him in jail. So now he also has a RICO charge on top of that. It's very unlikely that he's going to beat that shit, and on top of that, there's like 5 people that's testifying against him. So yeah, he's and I've already said this on multiple occasions. I never really liked his music that much. I was never really a big fan of his. But I was really thinking to myself, besides Pop Smoke, when has New York really had like that #1 guy that was carrying New York on their back? When's the last time we really had an artist just running through the industry? Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Nicki Minaj? Like, you look at a city like Atlanta and they got Playboi Carti, Young Thug, Future, Lil Baby, Gunna. They literally just have a roster of pure talent carrying their city. And who do we got? Ice Spice, the artist whose one and only talent is to show ass, and she literally just gained relevancy again just from gaining weight. The music scene in New York has been bad for a long time for a lot of reasons. Let's just start with the fact that a lot of New York artists, whether they want to admit it or not, they only want to be famous in New York. Now you're probably thinking, how is only wanting to be known in your city such a bad thing? In reality, it's not. But if you're from New York, you know niggas out here only want one thing, and that's money. I mean, that's honestly what every person in the world wants. But when New York rappers start getting their little bread after they start blowing up in New York, they start to get comfortable easily. And this is not like after 2-3 years. No, this is after like a couple of months. They be so hungry when they drop their first couple of songs, but after the bread starts coming in, after they blow up, music don't even become the main thing anymore. They just like toss that shit aside because it's like, I'm known in my city, I got bread, like who's really fucking with me now? And then you start to see that the music starts sounding the same, like they're not switching it up, or they just stop dropping music completely because they're comfortable where they at. And you don't see them around as much. They start falling off. Then next thing you know, they got drug charges, they got gun charges, they in jail because they went back to doing the street shit because they wasn't dropping any music. It's the same damn cycle every time. I've seen it before. Like, I'm not saying you need to be on some Taylor Swift type of level, but like at least get your name out there. Like, I swear to God, I thought Chef G and Sleepy Hollow was gonna be the next one to blow up out of New York. I remember finding out these dudes in high school. Like, I was listening to Still Sleep like crazy. It's one of my favorite albums. And I'm not saying that these dudes fell off, but they just stayed in the same lane that they were always in. They never evolved. Pretty much like I said, they just stayed New York famous, and they was just always in and out of jail, especially Chef. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that nigga. Like, he just turned into some New York kingpin. I swear to God. But New York rappers honestly don't care about being bigger than they already are. Every time you see them in any type of news, it's never for no music. It's always for some stupid shit. You know, like dissing the streamer because he wouldn't let you smoke in a fucking Airbnb. All of these dudes have talent, but at the end of the day, they're still street niggas. For some reason, they can never just leave that part of their life behind, which causes them to be in and out of jail, and then everybody forgets about them. Like, I thought these dudes would have learned from Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel that shit is not worth it. Them dudes lost almost a decade of their lives from doing dumb shit. And look at them now, nobody really pays attention to their music anymore. I mean, I'm glad they're not rotting away in jail, but imagine how big they would have been if they never went to jail. We was all waiting for them to get out so they can drop some music, and then when they did drop, we just did not listen to that shit. Bobby's music was just fucking horrible. I'm pretty sure they told him he can't say certain shit or else they shipping his ass back to jail. And Rowdy, I can't lie, he had a nice little stretch, but after that, I don't know where he went. I don't know what he's doing right now. But that's really been the story of the New York rap scene for the past couple of years. These dudes either end up in jail or dead. Every time we think a dude is about to blow up, they always fuck it up for themselves. And the drill rap scene in New York, all right, let's really talk about it. Nobody outside of the 13 and 14-year-olds that think they're gang members are listening to that bullshit. New York drill has been so watered down to the point that I swear to God, it's one person just making the exact same song over and over again. Because these dudes are literally saying the exact same shit and they sound the exact same way. Do you know how many times I've had to hear a drill song where these dudes are just screaming on the mic saying every op shot? This shit is not good. It has not been good for a long time. And on top of that, these dudes are literally killing each other. Now, don't get me wrong, Chicago Chicago's still at the top for rappers just blowing up and then going to kill each other because they can't leave that street shit alone. But New York rappers, when they were just rapping about killing and robbing people, they weren't the ones doing it. It was the people around them. Nowadays, it's actually the rappers doing that shit. And at the same time, the fans do glorify this shit crazy. Like, they want these rappers to live what they're preaching, and the minute they realize that they actually are living what they're preaching, they're mad at them, acting like they weren't just advocating for straight violence. And the more I really think about it, this is why a dude like Lil Tecca, who's literally from New York, you don't really hear anything about him over here. It's like he doesn't even exist. His own damn city doesn't even really jack him like that. And the only reason why is because he's not up here talking about straight bullshit. You would have thought Lil Tecca was a bad artist. No, the nigga just doesn't talk about killing people and being in gangs. But you know, all these people live on the internet now. Everything is corny to them. So a nigga that's not self-incriminating himself on every song, yeah, we're just not gonna listen to him. I mean, we're talking about a dude that's been having one of the best runs in the past year or so, dropping great albums back to back, and every time he disappears, he comes back with some great shit. This dude has been able to survive in the music industry for how many years now, and we don't talk about him because we rather just promote these doodle ass drill rappers who are probably just gonna go to jail anyways. My only hope for the New York rap scene is Kyle Rich and 41. They seem like the only ones that have some type of talent in New York right now, and they've been making some noise in the music industry. I just hope that they stay on the trajectory that they're on, because after them, we really got nobody. Like, who we really got representing us? A Boogie, Cash Cobain. Like, A Boogie been making the same music for years now, and Cash Cobain makes music for women. Like, I'm not listening to that shit. New York music is actually in the gutter right now. I don't know when we're gonna get another type of superstar, because the era of rap we're in, it could really take decades, or these dudes will probably end up killing each other anyways before we even find out. But yeah, that's the state of New York rappers right now. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Like, subscribe, do all that good shit.